Good morning, everybody. Sorry we didn't get to meet yesterday, but we are back today with Reality Bites. And I want to tell you something. You are full of it. You may have heard that before. You may have said it before. But guarantee when you said it or when you heard it, you weren't hearing you are full of it. You're hearing another word with two letters that we won't talk about this morning. The two letters that precede the IT, but another story for another day. I want to talk to you a little bit about being full of it. When you said that to the person you were arguing with, you most likely said it because at the time they were saying something that was crazy, talking outside of the neck, slick talking, anything that would be not feeling like you were getting hustled, feeling like you were talking to a car dealer, feeling like you were being bamboozled. Someone's trying to get over on you. And so as opposed to saying anything else, the first thing that came to your mind was you are full of it. And the reason why you said it was because that is what they were full of. That's what came out. That's what permeated and oozed out of their pores. That's what came out of their mouth. That's what they were eking and oozing. They were eking what they were full of. Listen, if you take a cup, you may have done this before, but if you take a cup and you fill it full of water, after a while, once the water reaches the brim, it's going to overflow. And what's going to overflow on the table? Not milk, not soda, not anything else. The only thing that's going to overflow on this table will be water, because the cup can only give away or overflow what it's full of. So Luke chapter 6, verse 45, Christ is talking and he says that out of the treasure of the heart, a good man can speak good things rather. And out of the treasure of the heart, evil man speaks evil things. And in verse 45, he says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. I love that because it really gives essence to what we say. You ever heard people say things like, well, God knows my heart. God knows what I'm really feeling. Yes, he does. And if that were me, that would make me very scared, because he knows what your heart is and what your intent is. And the Bible tells us that what our intent is and what our heart is what we say. So I'm really trying to be better, even myself, and we all should be trying to be better at what we're saying, because what we're saying is in direct correlation to who we are. The Bible says in this same set of verses, it says, out of the treasure of the heart, a good man or an evil man speaks good or evil things. So a treasure speaks to something that's hidden, something beneath, something that's stored. So the question I ask you this morning is, what is in you? What is stored in your treasury? What's locked away in your vault? Is it bitterness? Is it anger? Is it jealousy? Is it envy? Is it joy? Is it excitement? Is it promise? Is it wonder? Is it pain? Is it abandonment? All those different things will give direct push to the stuff that we say. If you ever notice, you can talk to some people and they'll eke bitterness. They'll eke anger out of what they say, because that's what's in them. So what we need to do is we need to really begin to check the stuff that's in us. Check what we're taking in. And that'll help us begin to fine tune and craft what we're going to say. Because here's the thing. When you say stuff, you don't get time to think about what you say most times. If you're in an argument or in an altercation or in any kind of fight or whatever it is, or in a discussion or where a response is required, you don't get to think about it most often. It just comes out. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, someone's hurt. Someone's crying. Someone's spirit and heart is broken because you said something off the cuff that hurt them. However, if we can begin to manage what goes in, manage what's inside of us, the guarantee on the flip side is when you say stuff, it's going to line up to what's in you. So you don't want to have to worry about what you're saying all the time. You don't want to have to worry about how it comes out all the time. Make sure there's a deposit inside of you, that you're putting something inside of you that will do nothing but turn around at the end of the day and at the end of the discussion and give you something good to put out of you. Remember, what comes out is only what's gone in. What you say is only what you're full of So next time you hear someone tell you you're full of it, you now determine what you want that full of it to be. Full of good are full of evil. I'm done for today. I'll see you all tomorrow for Reality Bites on Wednesday. Love you guys.